Hey everybody, welcome back. I will continue to love and play the Bazaar as long as I continue to play unranked and fight one pig every 4 rounds. I can live with it. I think we got a little lucky with our opponent algorithm last time. Maybe because the patch just came out like today or yesterday. 5 poison grenade seems good early. Restorative seaweed could really heal you. But fiery Zoracid, I know I ran this last time, but this is different because this is a Zoracid that charges itself, bro. And then if we could also get haste on, I know there were cinders as an option, but exactly, bro, to get there's a hasting cloak right here, and then like cinders, and then also like Fang can just run there. I probably wouldn't roll. I think I would just save my money. I think this is a great setup. What do I want to see? I guess I want to see, like, I don't know, maybe more Fangs? I guess it would just be an upgraded Fang. But, like, this is a flywheel already. The only downside is that the Zoracid is only hasting an item on the right of it, because it's being hasted by the item on the left. What that means, though, is you could possibly have an impetus to get rid of Shadow Cloak pretty quickly. I don't know why I bought the Fang. I don't know. It's doing like 1% of our damage. It did like a third if you don't count the burn. And I do count the burn, so it maybe did like a fifth, but... Small tool. I think we want small items. I mean, an upgraded Zoracid early would go crazy. It's actually gotta be the catfish. Then we've got 2 damage over times. It's really tough to work with that. And actually, a silencer might hit the spot. But it's not going to beat the extra second of haste from Shadow Cloak early. And then we have friends, so I think we go XP. No, I'm not bragging. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying, we got friends. I don't think our build is amazing right now. It's not like we didn't get to a lot of damage fast. So I think it's very possible we could lose here. I don't really know what any of this does. But that's okay. Actually, you know what? Now that I look at it, like, you're going to burn and heal. But our poison is going to be really tough to deal with, man. It's going to stack up quicker than you'd think. And 9 poison every, I don't know, probably like every 3 seconds. Yeah, that's actually quite a Herculean number. If we were going up against Vanessa, it might be a different story. But, like... That was good, man. I love to start like that. My dually items freaking me out. Something to do with Annihilation, maybe. The movie, not the concept. Okay, obviously, we kind of want to construct like the same run we had last time. Lower your cooldown. Like, we want as much burn as possible. That's kind of crazy. 4.8 second, charges 1 second on burn. Jungle Ruins. Let me think about this. Small item that is not a weapon. Okay, this is not my ideal loadout. I actually think our ideal loadout, the more I think about it, the more I think it's going to involve not having a cloak and just relying on more burn to charge Zoracid faster. But obviously, like, nothing that we have right now really helps us accomplish that. So we'll take what we can get for now. Upgraded Zoracid is huge, so it charges itself much better. And it's I don't think you want the silencer either. I think you would rather just stack up burn to charge the Zoracid to haste the catfish. It'd be nice. Don't hate me for saying it. It'd be nice to have a restorative seaweed on the other side of you, or a restorative anything, I guess, at this point. I think as much as I want small items, I'm going to rush level 3. I think it gives you a big advantage just to have more board space. We'd really like to expand our board. So I think you fit the bill, man. And I think you fit the bill. And I think we might as well put you in the bag and roll and just see, man. Because I'm not giving up a chance at a Zoracid. It's definitely you. We don't slow. I don't think you're the right fit for the job here. But I think this was a big pickup.
Now this is how you win a war.
I'll take a bronze tier item. You never know. Okay, that's bad. I didn't even give it a chance to go out on the board. It doesn't deserve it. I think you're actually gone. So I think what you want to rock is seaweed, jellyfish. You certainly do want pop snappers. We want seaweed to be hasted. And we only want one weapon. I guess, given the circumstances, there's got to be a place for you, man. But it's not... Your poison is not that relevant. Not to be rude. I could cut you and run Shadow Cloak for like extra haste on the seaweed. You have a 4.8 second. Yeah, okay. So I think the win condition of our build is live long enough for the poison to eat them from the inside out. They got a fiery mantis shrimp and a bunch of slowers. Yeti crab not next to catfish though. My catfish is gonna mog yours. I'm sorry to say it. And it's gonna start slow and then it's gonna happen all at once, I think. Although your mantis shrimp is getting quite scary. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It was getting a little spooky though, because if you had a crit chance, there was a chance we were in trouble there. Plus, burn 44 is no joke. Now, this was good for day 2. We don't marry the build yet. We want burn. We want burn. I'm not buying a skill this early. I actually just don't think you're worth it. I don't think that's the play, man. You do give a skill for free, but we have so many smalls we'd love to upgrade, dude. That's one of them. Even though I'm not sure you're going to be on the build forever. This build is going to be tough to unwind. That's crazy. You're bad. You're bad. You actually, which I should have sold you earlier, my mistake. Welcome back, one weapon Vanessa, in like a convoluted sort of way. You can stick for a minute, and then at the very least, I'm thinking like worst case scenario, you become a decent transformation target. We really want more burn weapons. Or more, not weapons necessarily, but like more burn items. In fact, it would be better if they weren't weapons, but... I don't know if we can beat this guy. I'm operating on a bit of a hunch. We have great coverage. Eventually, he's going to run out of ammo. Our poison's working him over pretty good.
That ruckus got me gassed, man.
It's nobody's fault but my own. I don't know why I'm like mean mugging the camera. Small weapon, please. We really want to get you upgraded if possible. Really want to see you hit level 2. You're kind of flicking me because there's not that many small items in the Vanessa pool. You're kind of ticking me off. And we're not going to hit level 4, which is the real bad part of losing that fight. Because you are level 4. I think today, if there was merit in the world, if we were not going to win 10 in a row, which is always unlikely, today's the day we deserve to lose this one. Lifesteal Magic Carpet is going to be hard to deal with. It scales, but it scales very slowly. I guess it scales fairly quickly, now that I actually look at it. What's your crit chance? 10? Yeah, we're in a lot of... We're dead. We're dead. Interesting Mac, man. Interesting Mac. Your cooldown was... It was trunking. Today's the day. We like, this is poop or get off the pot day. Pardon my French. I'd still want the XP. It's not like jettison everything yet. Always hurts to upgrade Zoracid because it's much easier to get than Cloak, but I'm not even 100% sure that Cloak should be on the board anymore. I do think you should... I'm just going to give you 1 burn. 5 gold for 2 burn. I'm not in that kind of financial position right now. And then you love to be adjacent to aquatics. The board is so scuffed, man. I feel like we beat Hellbilly. We have heal, we have poison, we have burn. Left-handed would be nice. Scrap would be an unbelievable transformation target. Our heal should protect us from Haladi. Haladu. Halada. Halada. It's always the danger of having like such an amazing first run is like now I'm probably getting merely above average luck instead of unprecedented luck, and I'm like, this is not fair, man. That's really not good for me. Thanks for the money though. Sells health and shield items. I gotta look, man. What the heck are you? When you haste or slow, this gains +5 shield. I mean, I guess. I guess. A pearl would go off a lot. Which helps seaweed. When you haste or slow. We're really struggling to find these burn items. I mean, I didn't go to a burn shop, so you know, I take responsibility, but I'm surprised at the infrequency of which we've seen them. Silver tier skills, something big here. First time your enemy falls below half health, charge your items. Leftmost burn is +4 burn. Bloodhound is good. I think it's the best skill in the pot. The thing is, we don't really... Bloodhound is usually like, you get them to half health, and then your weapons reset, and then the Bloodhound kicks in and you hit them again and they die. But we're not really built for that. We're built for like a bit of a slow burn poison-wise. But getting your catfish to go off faster, you know, that will contribute to winning the round, I think. Or more, not even faster, but more often, I guess. We got 57 poison on us, bro. We're in trouble. We're in a world of hurt. We got 96 poison on us, man. At some point, the seaweed can't hold. That point is now. The seaweed can't hold, man! Okay, it's falling apart, and then this is good. It's still fun. It's not Pig's fault. Also, we're 2-2. At some stage of our life, we will get burn. It's going to... There's too many burn items to not get burn. We just have to visit more shops. I can't quit Zor Acid. It's not going to happen. It's fiery Zor Acid, man. If you have one weapon, when you crit with it, charge a non-weapon. I mean, dive weights is big. I don't know, bro. I don't know. You put it on the board and you figure the rest out later. Health and shield items, please, sire.
I can forge some for you.
When you win a fight, this gains 3 value. Your weapons have plus damage equal to its value. Your shield items have plus shield equal to its value. You haste yourself, or you charge yourself so fast already. I gotta look just in case there's a dynamite enchanted item. Listen, man, I really don't see you being like an integral part of the situation here. I can't believe I'm selling Shadow Cloak, by the way, but there you go, Mr. Richardson, man. What's the build? The build is I don't know. The build is I don't know, okay? Gorgon Noble, send it. Send it. Send it? No, Infernal Envoy might have skills for us. We still want to basically sell everything to run burn items, but not Restorative Fireclaw, man. It's just too slow. Burn equal to your regen. Deal damage equal to both. Well, let's not act like we're definitely destined to win. I think what this run is right now is like, this is a man refusing to admit that this is a shield build and not a burning build. Like, we crush the AI. The humans are going to be tough because they tend to be smarter than the AI in this one remaining domain at least. This, like, the catfish is an integral part of either variant of this build. So that upgrade makes sense to me. We bizarrely have very little money, so I think we have to tank one more day of probably being kind of bad. The heck are you? When you haste or slow, gain +5 damage. We got a pirate build? What do you mean I can't afford that? I can't afford to sell my own item in this economy? Well, listen, man. I think you beat a seashell. You go off in 6 seconds versus 6 seconds. You should be... sorry, you don't have to be here anymore. In that case. Which means you can be on the board. I don't think I need... I like the way the haste is set up right now. We're going to lose this pig. That's going to happen. This is not... And the worst part about it is not going to teach us anything. Because even the best run we had would probably lose to a large item pig. Just accept it. You're going to see this guy a lot. You're going to see this guy a lot. You're going to see this guy a lot. Excuse me. When you heal, gain 50 max health for the fight. We're living in a world steeped in injustice, people. And then what is this? Is the regen generator? You have regen equal to this item's value. Because I was like, I thought maybe my poison could whittle you down, but you're gaining regen too fast. Oh, the bird gives you regen now. That's devilish, man. Did they have open comms? I thought I heard him like laughing in my ear for a second. Let's just call it. That's kind of disgusting. This bird, can I, if I may say something? I'm not a game designer. This bird was already good. Like, he was already played. Then you gave him extra regen? I guess he had regen from the skill too, but... Okay. Silencer, I think you're going to get converted here. We need to find a way out of this. Gold jellyfish at a minimum is better than our other jellyfish. I still feel like the amp... Oh, but the haste is actually important now that I think about it. So maybe you cut that, but you want to have crit for 30, 20%? Maybe not, maybe not. Adjacent aquatic item. So I want you next to you. You take 6 seconds to go off, but that's okay. Takes 6 seconds to go off. Okay. All right. So again, I don't think this is like really a perfect setup by any means. Now there's things to consider, man. Because like now we've structured this build. It's like a shield and haste build. But I still have this little Zor acid here that's like, you should put out volcanic vents. Because if we put out volcanic vents, I mean, we're going to trigger Zor acid way more frequently, which is going to generate more. I guess it's a question of like what you pull to make it work. I think that the easy answer is you pull the 2 non-monkey shield items. Because you seem to be doing some great work. And I love the pearl, don't get me wrong, but it needs some scrap for support. So I think it would be like Yugon, and then volcanic vents would take the place of, because it needs to be hasted, it would take the place of seaweed. Seaweed is still next to 2 aquatics. You're still, and you're going to go off quite frequently. Could then put you in here to get the jellyfish hasting as fast as possible. And let's be real, we do have money. It's just, it's tied up right now. Yeah, I need you here. Which means you should probably be over here. Because you need the damage. Okay, so you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. You guys may make it back on the board because haste is triggered by... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Now, I don't know, man, because I don't know, we're here. Lighthouse that shields is interesting. You make things aquatic. You have one weapon when you crit charge a non-weapon. When you use the weapon to the right of this shield 10. Not good enough. I think we've now... It's hard to know until we actually get to do some extra combat, but I think we've constructed a build that has a better chance of winning than it did a minute ago. We want to haste for longer. We have decent survivability. We have scaling, and we have damage over time. It would be nice if we could take those 3 buckets and pour it into one big bucket called damage, but I think it's better than it was a second ago. I don't know what the heck's going on with Sea Shadow, man. It's gonna make everything that they have go off insanely fast. Those grenades seem pretty deadly. I didn't even notice Shark Claws. Okay, so our build has a lot of problems. I think what I'm realizing is that poison is probably too slow. Even though it's the synergy that works best for us right now, we don't put up enough shield fast enough to rely on poison. So what do we need? We need to recreate the last build we had. We need barrel. Plus cinders is not going to do it. So one way to... I don't even think barrel can be bronze. So that's a bit of a reach for us. What is going on here, man? So then don't transform. Look for small items that upgrade what you got for now. Like that could still be good if we could heal better. Lighter is exactly what we want to see to charge Zora Acid. I think we have to like go in on Zora Acid. You're not aquatic. You're aquatic. How is Mr. Richardson not aquatic? Can we talk about that for a second? That doesn't seem right. He's on a ship. I think we need the XP. Man, I hate to say it, I think we lose to Ghost Pepper even though he's got burn synergies. I think you just got to take this one. We have shield synergies too, slightly. So the idea now is... I just want to call you Sergeant Pepper. Sergeant Pepper and Mr. Richardson both get stronger the more frequently we use burn. Full stop. That's not what it says on the card, but that's what we've created with this run. But I think we have a jack of all trades, master of none type setup. We need to find a way to combine all our resources into something, like concentrate the power in one domain. Because all that matters in the current iteration of the Bazaar is killing enemies quickly. Which we do not do right now. Well, all that matters for Vanessa in the current iteration of the Bazaar. Source also, like, I made it up, but that's how I feel. When you poison your weapons, gain damage. I really hate to spend 6, but we're swinging for the fences here. 25 extra damage on your weapons. It's got to be freeze, just to slow the fights down as much as we can. We're not looking for aquatics. I gotta... oh, that's really bad. We're not looking for aquatics. Oh, I should have kept that to transform, man. We're looking for barrel. Barrel is the only thing that matters. Now, if we win this, I'm going to start to feel a little bit better about myself. Obviously, by the way, we're not going to get barrel from this fight. But, like, in the next... preferably in the next one day. By the end of day 8, I would love to have a barrel on this board. Fellas, the burn. Folks, the burn. Well, we made it! Okay. Medium item. One of your burn items gains burn.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish.
Okay. Good news is we don't have to rework our board at all, I think. Those toys? I don't think barrel's a toy, but maybe there's something in here. Pop Snappers is a toy, apparently. Get 3 chocolate bars. What would you dump, man? You would dump jellyfish and start to unwind these, but then this is just to make barrel go faster, and we don't have barrel yet, so you don't do anything yet. Nah, man. it's not gonna be snow globe. But I appreciate the creative thinking. It's Tiffy time. I think you rock this as is. And then, like, it would be miraculous to escape with a win today, get a barrel tomorrow, and then at least go out, you know, with our shielder on it. What do they say? similar looking build. Just give it a second. Sometimes it takes a second. Very similar looking build. Well, they certainly got their stuff scaled real quick. That's horrible news for me.
Lamb legs make you predictable. You move in straight lines.
If we're being realistic, well, this might be... prepare yourself to find another bit of content in like 6 minutes, because it's possible that this one's already over, but... It's tough, man. I mean, restorative seaweed, but it doesn't really solve our problems. Restorative anything doesn't solve our problems if someone puts faster damage on us. What may solve our problems, as bizarre as this seems, is
sadness.
A catfish scaling damage, or possibly burning or freezing. Shiny?
Whatever I touch.
That's radiant, isn't it? Oh, that's horrendous. Okay, today we're now in that position where like one bad matchup ruins the run, but it's already kind of ruined anyway. But under any circumstance, we have to fish for the barrel. When you haste reload, I just don't think we're built for that. I don't think we're built for that. Mostly because I haven't seen myself losing to it.
Oh, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving.
You crit haste an item. When you use another ammo item, this gains multicast. We have a little ammo. I don't think it's enough to finish the job. I don't think we'll be doing a transformation, man. I'm going for smalls and larges, even though the barrel can't be there. Boulder's another option, I guess. We're really not in a position to say no to the boulder. Seaweed is too slow. You can go. What do we want? We want a boulder on the board. Which means we need the boulder to be haste. Okay, so you come off because you're no longer the haste recipient. You're the haste recipient. Which means you can come off the board, which means... Well, the Bazaar is a crazy place, and this is a crazy play. Dive weights needs to be out here, but its cooldown is going to be so bad because you're not aquatic. There is a way that I could set you up to go off a little faster, but it's like, I need this to haste you more often. So then we would run 2 aquatics here. If we're going to run 2 aquatics, I don't know what it should be, to be honest. Let me take a peek at what else they got for sale. Haste all smalls? I mean, if the only thing that matters is getting... I don't think you're necessary, man. The only thing that matters is getting the haste off. So we're going in. I'm selling an enchanted. I'm selling you. You need to come out here then. You might be a value add. And you come out here. Your crit chance is like 0. You would not be our only friend. Okay, so like, I can at least put you next to 1 aquatic to lower your cooldown. Let's give it a try, man. I wouldn't get too excited about this, but we haste a few items at the start, and then it's all about just keeping haste on the barrel. I'll be relatively pleased as long as I see perma-hasted barrel. Obviously, a slow puts us in a tough position. We have to be, like, reasonable. Unfortunately. While we killed before barrel even went off, when you slow charge an item 1 second would completely change the way I construct my run. I wouldn't worry about that. It's not a catfish run. We don't survive long enough for it to be a catfish run. Barrel is a weapon. I mean, it's just good enough. You're not gonna make it. You're not gonna... I could have kept you to transform! Chill, it's only been in the game for like 6 months. What is this? Tortuga. Deal 300 damage, haste your other weapons 1 second. When you use another friend, charge this 2 seconds. Really?
On Palooza, I was a
What-
legend.
What
The
happened?
stories reached this far.
What happened? Take me back to the main menu, please. The game's completely frozen. I can't even use the escape menu. I can't click on anything. All right, be back in a second. All right, apparently it went down because the game got... Oh, hello. Can you hear me? My camera is all messed up. Apparently the game went down because it got hotfixed. 1 second. 1 second.
I'm finished with fighting.
Just takes a second
I
here.
can help you finish a fight.
Because you're going to be like, man, bro's so pensive. To which I would reply, mood, man. Mood. Just get, I'm waiting for my screen region to say disable webcam, re-enable webcam. It takes approximately, I'm going to say 8 seconds from the time that you hear the end of this sentence. And then it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was off by 1. Okay. Now, I sold you. Bring my Tortuga back. Is this really what we want?
Haste your other items 1 second when you use another friend. Charge this 1 second.
Enjoy the
And then
thrill
you
of
would like
battle.
cut this and this. And then run the haste buffers. I don't know, man. When you use another friend. We have some friends. I'm skeptical, but like at least it puts us on a good foot for the next video.
Full sail, my boy.
Enchant an item with burn. I mean, we want faster burn. The way that we would get faster burn is you burning. Which would charge you, which would haste you, which would charge you, which would haste you. But I think like that was a whole lot of rigmarole to probably just go like 2 and 7 or 2 and 8 or whatever we're gonna do today. But we'll be back in the next episode. You know me, I still love the Bazaar, man. We don't really have a lot of defense from getting poison for 71. We don't have a lot of defense for getting like poison for 1, to be fair, so. Wait a second though, wait a second. Whoa, hang on, okay?
Assure you I have none.
You guys exist only to charge you. You go off so often. I'm almost wondering, given the speed at which you go off, it's not better to just get some burn out there to make you go off even faster? I don't know. One thing's for sure, though. We don't really have that much money to work with. We could sell Boulder, but... Yeah, I see. Buddy, you're the straw that stirs the drink. For better or worse, the run runs through you.
The first step toward
All right, man.
Tell everyone you got it here.
I will. I will. The small item shop. Oh, where did I get the small item? You're not going to believe this one. From the small item shop. Yeah, that's right. I'm making enemies. Yeah, I don't know why I would store Boulder, because by the time I had something that signaled that we were going to lose, i.e., like we lose a run, or lose a match, I should say, I will be like, that's my signal to pivot to Boulder. The problem is, I will be dead, and there will be no pivot, because I will be dead. So it leaves you in a kind of a rough position.
Worst dirt lover.
You see that 38 damage pop snapper? I thought flagship honestly was the only one that could have mattered there, but let's try smalls and larges, man. I don't know.
Come on then.
I've lost all confidence in myself. Tortuga, I'm gonna assume maybe it charges for 3 seconds. Imagine if it did. Oh, it doubled the burn, which is nice. Interesting. At least we're gonna get one more level too. See, this is a different Bazaar con, man. A different Bazaar con? Let me see a diamond item. Diamond seaweed. Not what we wanted, but not offensive to us. And then maybe something that allows you to charge a little faster. First 3 times you use a non-weapon, charge a weapon. First 5 times you crit. We basically don't do that. First time you use a large, haste 2 items. I'm going to say it's got to be
Don't travel from point A to B. Just be
First, 3 times you use a non-weapon. Charge a weapon. And obviously we want to...
My fight isn't.
I don't know, man. If Tortuga could get me to 4 against Denim M&M, I would be thrilled. That would feel nice. Magnus's femur is kind of a stud, though. It's been a stud for a while. Is it still amazing? I don't know. I mean, because the game got hotfixed like literally 45 seconds ago. It's hard for me to tell. Dude, four wins! Okay, like, the hotfix saved me. I don't know how relevant you guys are. If I could get friends that go faster... You went once, twice, 5 times, 2 times. Interesting. I guess the burn is also helping us from the dragon skill, right? Is the dragon skill what's stirring the drink right now? Non-weapons. We don't want non-weapons. We'll take one for free, I guess. More burn, more bounties. I don't think that's good enough to make it to the board. I could be wrong, but... And I have no idea who we want here. What about using the pig's own tools against him? When your enemy uses a weapon, charge your busy bees. When you buy this, get 2 busy bees. Nah, we're looking for larges. All item cooldowns are increased by 1 second. Your item with cooldowns of 8 seconds or greater at multicast. Yeah, but I can't fit you on the board. I think it's close, but no cigar. It requires too much reworking of the board. Am I crazy to think we might have a chance here? Yeah, I think so. You really can't afford to risk anything. Weirdly enough, I think we need to go light here for a chance to go heavy in the PvP. And Juggler is exactly what we want to see, man. Use a small item, charge a large. I wouldn't have predicted Tortuga would go off this fast. Like, you're a friend. It's got to be mostly Zora Acid that's charging it up.
We barely got off.
I guess it's also, you have to remember, it's charging 2 seconds, not 1. So maybe that's part of it. You're done. You're done. You know what? While we're here, it might seem kind of crazy. What if we just transform the boulder and just see, man? I don't think that's good enough to replace Tortuga, but when you burn, charge this 1 second and gain 75 damage. It's considering how much Tortuga's done for us, it's really hard for me to do that. I would love to see a barrel. Oh, you gotta go to rare event. Oh, no. Burn 3, charge adjacent items 2 seconds. I don't think it's worth getting rid of the friends, though. Could be worth getting rid of you. 8-second charge. Nah, I don't think so. 9 seconds. You're just too slow. Like, you have all the words that would go nice here. But you're just not, they're not in the right order. Let's put it that way.
This is how you win a war.
I still think we could get to 5. I'm not necessarily super optimistic, but...
You should know.
I didn't think there was any chance we were getting off 2 when we made it to 4. So, clearly, there's a couple of things you need to know. One of them is I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. This is going to be a very fast trebuchet build, it looks like. Shiny Silencer is gross, man. I know because I've been that guy. Hang on, though. Hang on. It's not over yet. Oh, baby! And everybody helped out on that one. Tonight, everybody eats. Okay, can we see 6? All of a sudden, the video is making a case to justify its own existence here. Not really that impressed with ammo items. We have nothing to transform, so... Sure, man, dock lines. Now we got some money to play with, too. Trade Elf for power? I have a hard time thinking that that's going to be the way for us. Let's just peruse the wares. Now, you're, like, very interesting. I think I'm going to put you in the bag. Which gives me more max HP. That's true. I'm going to put you in the bag. If I can get you to diamond, I bet you make it to the board. But if I can't get you to diamond, it's really hard to take apart the engine that's been working. You haven't always had that, man. Flurry of Blows could be a crazy get here. Vitality Potion is actually That's very helpful on you. You've been changed in an effective way, I think. No, man. Not to Lord Arkin. Not to the new Lord Arkin. And that's fitting, though. Like, it feels like that boss, or that enemy always should have been harder than they actually were. So that makes sense. We just gotta recalibrate ourselves a little bit. I'm not just matching patterns. It's like this whole thing is one engine. You wouldn't just open up your car engine and pull something out and be like, I'll figure out what it did later. We really need more health, I think. I'm not taking apart the whole engine. That's probably it for us. Until I'm sure that we can fit the NOS canister in it, right?
Go ahead.
But I do think a Vanessa that's on 9 wins is a little... That's a bad draw, but you know what? I'm blessed to have made it this far to begin with. They kind of got the build that I wanted. I mean, shiny Shark Claws is gross. But, hang on, it's not over. It's not over yet. It could be over pretty quick. It's looking bad. We weren't that embarrassed, though. Like, that's not too bad. Plus, you bonked me. Plus, you had the skill I wanted. Plus, you had this skill. Okay, anyway, for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps it a great deal. I'm excited to get back to it, man. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Later!